Okay, guys, so we're back. Um, we got this maintenance issue, and I think in looking at things, our biggest problem is a lack of iron. Because without iron, we can't make parts. Without parts, we can't make maintenance. So what we're going to do is a couple of things. One, I'm pulling one of these diggers off of here. That still leaves a small one and two big ones. Then, two, well, I'm going to assign that digger there. Then I'm going to, a bunch of these small trucks, we're going to assign at least 5 of them. Let's do 6. All right, that's going to get us started. Plus, these are still small diggers. You know what we're going to do? We're going to pull both of these big diggers off of here. And we're going to assign them over here. And then we're going to pull 2 of the small diggers off of here. And we're going to assign them over there. This is not a priority. The little diggers can work this area. This guy has got 2 big diggers. Has this guy got... Alright, we're going to pull this one off of here. And assign him here. Pull one of these off of here. And assign him there. So now we got 4 big diggers. And 3 big trucks and 6 small trucks. Hopefully, that solves our iron throughput issue to some extent. Once they finally get over there. Because we've been burning through the iron, because we've been fixing our ship and what have you, and building stuff. We need to concern ourselves with the iron. How's our glass doing? We're getting there. I know, not enough maintenance. Maintenance is dropping. We're going to try and fix that. There we go. Look, we got big diggers, big trucks, little trucks. We should start seeing some iron going into here now. Oh, well, that could be part of that. That should be on keep full. That should be on keep empty. That should be on keep empty, keep full, keep full. That's better. So that's going to help with that. This is likewise going to help with it. Get these going a little faster. Now we should see an increase in our steel, or in our iron production, which is going to give us an increase in our mechanical parts. It looks to me like electrical parts, we are just fine on the electrical parts side of the house as far as those go. We just don't have enough mechanical parts for the maintenance. But now we should start seeing mechanical parts being pumped out a little more. And I'm thinking we're going to priority out this. That'll drive it over here before it sends it anyplace else. And I think we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to priority the supply that goes here. And hopefully, so now, there we go. That now we're picking back up, or we're should be picking back up. Because now we got steady iron coming in. Right? There we go. All right, we're seeing this go up. I turned on this. I don't know that we need to turn on another electrical. But yeah, we're starting to see maintenance rise. So just a bit of a glitch. Okay. So now, how are we looking over here? All right. See, now we're staying full. We get this maintenance back up to a reasonable level, and we can kill the priorities. The other thing we need to do is we're at 1050. I had planned on stopping it at 1040, but it got past us. So we're going to do a growth pause. That's not going to cost us any unity, so that's nice. Health boost costs us unity. We could get it back with plenty of food because we're still not storing food. So we could do that and gain back a unity. And then we could take it back over here. And that's going to help us with our maintenance as well. So that's going to put us at 0.88. I think we're going to stay right there for the time being. That should help us get our maintenance back up, and it should help us keep it. While we're building glass, while we're making glass. So now that we're making glass, can we start to pump out trucks? It looks like we've got the pieces parts to make trucks. So we could make some big trucks and get rid of some little trucks. And start replacing our little trucks with big trucks. So let's do 4 trucks. And then the first thing we'll do is we'll replace these little trucks with big trucks. And we're gonna, rather than keep the little trucks, we will recycle the little trucks. That will help with our maintenance because we won't have extra trucks. but it'll also help us with our transporting because we've got bigger trucks. So there's that. So now, we're studying thermal desalination, which is better than basic desalination. It takes steam, which gives us pollution from the steam, but it gives us 78 water and 42 brine. What are we getting out of these? We're getting 36 water and 24 brine, and we're using coal. So technically, we'll still be using coal either way, and we'll be making exhaust. Whereas with this, we won't be making exhaust, we'll be making steam, but we'll be making exhaust from the steam generation. But that would mean having to rip all of this out and redesign it. I mean, we could do that. We could certainly take a pause in our water production and what have you, rip this out and redo it. Let me see something. Do we have oil, labs, food, parts, nuclear, waste and eat, desal water? So we have, what do we not have? Thermal desalinator. So yeah, so we have a blueprint. We could pull that out, slap it down, and have it pretty quickly. Plus 264 water. What are we getting now? We're getting 36 times 6. All right. Let's see what that is. 36 times 6, 216. This would give us 264. It would be more water for less, I think. So I think when we get thermal desalination, we will rip this out and put that in. Let's do something. Let's tell these guys to stop digging this far north. Let's get them to dig here. Get this out of our way. Get this hill out of our way. Right? Yeah. And then they can move back up here and do what they want to do. But let's get that moved first. There ain't much left there. We got our trucks yet? Yep, we got our trucks. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go over here and we're going to assign. We've already got 3 assigned and 4 diggers. So there's 4 and 4. We'll do the 2 more and we'll do them there. And we're going to unassign all of these guys. And then we're going to find some trucks that are just sitting on their ass. And we are going to scrap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. All right. What are you dumping? Oh, you had a little bit of stone or something. So that's going to give us back some parts from these guys being scrapped. Now these guys are going to have a bunch of big trucks. Yeah, our maintenance is getting back up there. Very nice. All right, so we got desalinization. Now let's look and see if we got the blueprint. Yep. And it would fit pretty much in the same footprint. It would fit in less of the footprint and still do the same amount of stuff. Well, that's a no-brainer. We are going to say goodbye to all of this right here. It's going to cause us some motor problems for a few minutes, but nothing that we can't fix. Come on, guys, get this cleaned up. All right, now, JD, thank you once again, man. Now, can we put it? Because I'd like to put it further up, but they're still digging. But if I can get it as far this way as I can, then that's going to leave us some room down there by the discharge to be able to add to this if we need to. Plus, it gets it away from this wharf that we're building. Pause. Unpause all of this. And then we'll see where it goes into and goes out of. Once it's all built. We'll see what they can't reach, and what they can't reach to build, we will build with Unity. It looks like they're reaching everything. Okay. So now let's figure this out. Pause this. This is going to be coal coming in, right, to feed this. The water's going to come in here, go into a desal. Ocean water comes in. And second layer is steam comes in. Steam comes in. So then water comes out, bottom pipe. Brine comes out, top pipe. Right? Water comes out, bottom pipe. Brine comes out, top pipe. Brine goes down here and goes out. Brine goes out down here, down here. So this is all brine. Wait. That's seawater coming in. That's steam coming in. So let's follow this brine pipe. Connects to that, connects to that, connects to that, and it comes over from here. So if we tap off here to the brine, that gives us our salts. And then this is going to give us our water. So got two water lines going there because we had two. Okay, we can do that though. Let's see what we got here. That's the low pressure turbine. That's our thermal. We want pipe 2. We're going to go here. To there. And we're going to go there. To there. And then can we hook here? To there. What would be even better, I don't think we can fit it in there though because of where it's at. Yes we can. Yes we can. Because we can stack pipe balancers. Because we can stack pipe balancers. So we can put pipe balancer right there. Quick remove. Way. Pause. All right, we need to remove one more section. No, wrong one. Is that the wrong one? No, that's the right one. All right. So if we stack a pipe balancer at that level on that one, but we do it here, we can come pipe there to there. Then we can go there to there and there to there. And then we can priority out that. And then it'll mostly go, it'll go to the salt before it'll go to the ocean. And this was just basically a matter of putting 4 of them down and running your pipes to the inputs. So there was not a big, I mean, it's nice and compact, but we could have figured it out. But why reinvent the wheel? I'm digging it. So these need what? We got the water, we need steam. So we're waiting on coal. Basically. We're just waiting on a coal delivery. What are we looking at over here for the coal? What do you got for trucks? You got 4 small diggers. We need to get rid of these little diggers for you. One, two, three. Because these only pick up how much? 6? And these pick up 20. So 3 times as much. We just got to wait for them to build. Quick deliver. Will Unity deliver them? Get out of that. Why are these paused? Because they don't have supplies. Why don't they have supplies? Because we don't have any. Why don't we have any? Because priorities. No. That's that one. This is this one. This isn't making Y. Lack of iron. Lack of coal. Alright. So this is a good thing that we're getting this coal thing dealt with. Because we got 4 trucks here. We're going to do 4 diggers. Alright, it's building the first one. We're going to put 4 big diggers here with the 4 big trucks that are here. Get our coal going again. Because clearly somebody's not keeping up. There is some coal there though. Alright, it's running again. It wasn't running, there was no coal. Now there will be coal. And soon there will be coal there, hopefully. Get this built. Is that all hooked up? And that, really, there is only what's the priority output on that going to? Oh, it's going to, so it's prioritizing the boiler. Which is a good thing, because if the boiler goes, desal goes. So it looks like we're up and running. And it looks like the whatchamacallit is flowing there. Water's flowing here. Okay. What are we at here? We're back up to 100%. So it was an iron issue. All right, so there's a digger, right? And there's a digger. There's a digger going away. And the ones that are going away, I think we'll send someplace else. Maybe we'll send one there. Maybe we'll give you a big truck. You've got a big truck. There is a spare big truck. How many big trucks does the coal have? Got 2 small trucks and a big truck. We're gonna give it a big truck. And then if there's somebody sitting on their ass over here, we're gonna get rid of him. If we bring our trucks down, it brings our requirement for maintenance down. So that is scrap iron. Cool. And this guy is prioritized scrap iron, so eventually it'll get there. But it'll hand deliver, because there's only 2 inputs. This is all filling up, which is nice. Out of coal. Another digger. Another digger. Reduce a digger. How are you doing for diggers? You got plenty of diggers. They're all small diggers though, right? Yeah, they're all small diggers. We'll give you another small digger. Eventually we're going to get all our little diggers swapped out for big diggers. And all our trucks swapped out for big trucks. Oh yeah, you're making short work of that. Are you guys done? Yes, you are. All right. So take care of all of this. and all of that. I want everything here at level 3. And then we're going to move you. We're going to move you over here and start taking this coast down. We want everything at level 3. Eventually, we probably are going to want it at like level 1 so that we can make this whole place bigger. All right. Where are we at with these? Almost got another one done. Now, I don't know whether to make this into a mine going down or not. I think we're going to. Once we get this going, we'll start mining downward. And I think what we're going to do is we'll ramp. We may ramp around it. We may just ramp down into it. I think we'll ramp down into it. And then we'll just have to do another ramp into it when it gets mostly empty, and then take whatever we didn't ramp into out. That's what we'll do. We'll just have to be very careful that we don't get too close to this stuff and have it all collapse in. But that's a while down the road. We got a lot of coal. All right, we got another digger. Digger gone. And digger gone is going to go get assigned to these guys. Not that these guys aren't close to being finished. And we should be able to get, I mean, if they have to go around that way maybe, but yeah, because we don't have a way. Shit. I think, wait a minute, you know what? Yeah. Yeah, we can do that. Let's go to planning stage and put this down over here. And then we'll copy that pipe. Nope. How do we do this? Because that's the tallest one. We go like that. We go like... Ah, see, I did not want to do that. All right. All right, which of these is the tallest? That one over there. So get rid of these. And then we get rid of these. And then we get rid of right? Then we copy that. And we come over here. And we get rid of that right there. And then we copy that. There to there, and then we upgrade that to level 2. Now they can get down there, because they can go through there. And we do the same thing. Well, we don't need to do it there because we've got a bridge that's being built there. We just have never finished building it. So if we cut that open there, quick remove, grab that, put it there, pipe to there to there, all right, there we go. So now we got a way to get through, right? For them to get over here. Very nice. We're going to go there and do it as well. And there is a way to make these. I'm not going to show you because I don't want to take that away from JD. JD Plays is the one that came up with these, so I'm going to keep my mouth shut on how to make them. If you want to find out, go to his channel and find out from him. In fact, if I remember it, I'll try to put the link in the description. To his YouTube channel. Now, the blueprints were actually in the Captain of Industry blueprint page, so you could actually go there and get it. But I'm not going to tell you how to make them because I don't want to steal his thunder. Is that all we need of that for now? I think because he can come down here and then cross down here, so we're going to get rid of that. We've still got the blueprint. If we need to build it again, we can build it again. Oh yeah, so that's kicking out a lot less. We got to do something about this waste at some point though, man. Are these guys done? They look to be done. All right. Here's what we're going to do. How many trucks does this guy have? He's got 4 big trucks and 4 diggers. He's about to have 5 diggers because we got another digger that's going in over here. Take this one away, add that one to that. So we got 5 diggers and 4 big trucks, right? That'll be 5 diggers, 4 big trucks. Get rid of it. And then we're going to go down here. And we're going to put a mine control down here. And we're going to assign 5 diggers and 4 big trucks. And then we're going to assign a work area. All of this. And then we're going to assign mining. We want all of this flat. Flatten all of that. And that's all flat. And then we can start squaring this off. There's some mining destination outside the mined area. Shouldn't be. Where? I don't see it. That's all inside that one. That's all inside that one. That's all inside that one. Where is there a mining designation? It's, oh, up here. Because we can't, those are flat. So they're done. Right? Okay, so now, does this have any little trucks? Got 2 little trucks. We're going to give it 1 more big truck and get rid of 2 little trucks. So, big truck. For 2 little trucks. And then the 2 little trucks. 1. First one that I find sitting around. If you're snoozing, you're leaving. And as soon as that truck is built, he can go over to the coal mines. All right, so now we should have enough trucks to get the coal where it needs to go. Now I'm thinking the next thing we probably want to do, although it looks like these guys are just hanging out, is to give these guys some bigger trucks. They look like they're doing all right for right now. All right, how are we doing on electric? We can generate 11.2. That includes these guys. We are going to pause these guys because we don't need them right now. And that takes up people and it takes up maintenance. So we're down to 8. But we now have hot water pump tall. So it doesn't take up as much space, I guess. Let's try that. Let's look. Go over here. So there's that one. So it looks like maybe it's one less square or something. 108. 108. It's just a matter of maybe it's how far down it reaches. Maybe it's how far down it reaches. I don't know. I don't see a lot of difference between the two. Maybe it's just how far down it reaches. Anyway, electricity. We now have low pressure turbines. Provides power using low pressure steam to create mechanical power. Can we hook them at the end of this? Excuse me, and run our excess steam into these? What do they give us in return? They give us spent steam. And we can make water from spent steam as well. So these are going to put out 24 steam. These are going to put out 24 spent steam. So if we put there and there, and these put out how many? 3 megawatts, and each of these is 2 megawatts. We could add another to that. Then we take, let's pause this, pause, quick remove. Gone. All right, so then we can take that out of there. Number 2 pipe. Can't find a valid pillar placement. Why not? what's the footprint on these? So there, and there. So there's, all right. Type 2. Type 2. Really? Type 2. Here to here. Here to here. Get rid of this. There. That's into that, that's into that, right? And then we come out here and here. And here to here. And then here to there. So it's going to run it through here before it runs it out of here. Why is that? High pressure turbine needs transport to output to low steam. Okay, yeah, I know. All right. So now, quick deliver, quick deliver, quick deliver, quick, no, quick deliver. Quick deliver. Quick deliver. Quick deliver. Quick deliver. All right, so that should come out of there, into there, into there, come out of there, back around into our cooling towers. And then these should be seeing a transport to output steam. Oh, then we can flywheel them. Now we have 12 megawatts of output. Not that we're using all of it, but we have it available now. Awesome. All right. We got extra power now. And this is still empty. And we got room for the diggers to come under there. And these guys are diggering away here. They got a little further to go with the trucks, so it's going to take them longer to get to and from. But we still got 4 big trucks and 5 small diggers, so that'll keep them busy. How are we doing up here on iron? Iron is full, iron is full, coal is full, dirt and coal are full, fertilizer, we can get rid of this because it's not doing anything for us anymore, is it? Can we sell that fertilizer? I wonder if we can sell that fertilizer. Trade deal. I guess we're stuck with it. Well, that's fine. But we don't have to keep the pipe. And we don't have to keep that pipe anymore. We don't have to keep that mixer. We just got to keep the fertilizer for now, because we got fertilizer here. Got a ton of fertilizer. Now we just got to get rid of our waste. Wastewater. We don't have it yet. We need waste treatment to get rid of, to make sludge. So let's pick some research. Where is waste treatment? Waste treatment's up here a ways, isn't it? Do we have the radar for the new ship bridge? Probably make us have more people though. All right. We don't have to put it on though. And it gives us access to ship engine. What I would like is ship fuel tank, but we can't get that until here because it's locked. It's locked. Behind this ship bridge, which is locked behind another radar. So, what do we want? Oh, it does increase the range. Reforming cracking. What does this do? It takes our naphtha, but we're not making naphtha. It does take heavy oil and makes naphtha though. And it makes fuel gas. Naphtha, light oil and sulfur makes rubber. But we've got that already, don't we? Wonder what naphtha does for us. I don't know. But what we're going to do is we're going to add it to the queue. Add the storage to the queue. Fermentation in the chicken farm. We're not ready for the chicken farm, but we might as well research the chicken farm. And then oh, no. I mean, yes, I want it, but no, I don't want it because of the maintenance issue right now. All right, that's going to do us for that. That's got us going, guys. I think next episode, we're going to work on continuing where we're at with regards to resources. We're going to try and make more trucks. And then we're going to have to see what we can build. All right, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye.